Hello, so this is a 2021 Hyundai Sonata. I haven't found any videos on YouTube yet, being it's a relatively new vehicle, even though it's the second model or second year with the same model. But anyways, I was gonna show a quick video of how to remove the door panels on the 2021 Sonata from the front door, as well as the passenger door, or driver and passenger door, the same exact thing. The only difference with the back door is you don't have this little black piece here where there's a screw inside. On the back doors, you just have a screw that's in between here. If you look down low, it's right here. There's a screw there, and you unscrew that. Unscrew. First of all, I use a little flathead screwdriver to pop this black piece off here. So I'm gonna try to hold the phone and do it at the same time. So you just kind of get in there and it pops right out. There's a little trick to it. There you go. And that's a little black piece that comes out. And then there's a little screw in there. You just gotta unscrew it with a Phillips head. So unscrew that. Pretty simple. I've already taken this car apart and replaced the factory speakers with aftermarket, but I'm decided to upgrade the speakers to the Kappas instead of the Infinity reference. So this is now the second time that I've done this, so pretty easy. But anyways, you can see now the screws right there in the middle of the door. So just go ahead and unscrew that right there. Screw it out. And then the last part would be, and this is the part that people get a little leery because they feel like it's gonna break here. But I would recommend rolling down the windows first of all. I found it to be a lot easier to try to get it started. But again, all we're gonna do here is just literally along the door frame, wherever you choose, just pop it out. There we go. Once you get started here, the rest just pops right out. As you can see, all the pieces. So I start here and just kind of work your way to the top. I'm gonna try to do one hand. I'm gonna fold the phone. Probably a bit easier if you're not holding the phone. There you go, and you just pop right out, as you can see, because it's not the first time. And then all you pretty much do is there's a whole bunch of wiring in here, obviously for the windows and electronic doors. This is probably one of the easiest pieces I've ever removed on a door for the to open and close the door. You just pop this little piece here in. This piece in. This comes right out. Pretty easy. And then pretty simple. You just disconnect the rest of these pieces accordingly. This piece looked like I forgot to, or it popped out when I just forced it off real quick. And you have this one down here for the open the windows. It's obviously a lot easier when you're not holding a phone trying to do it, but we'll get it. Anyways, I'm gonna stop the video for now, or at least put the phone down for a second, and then I'll come back in a second. Alright, so the door is off. It was just this last little piece here. So now you have access to your speaker right there. Try to get some additional lighting, make it a little easier to see. So has some lighting here. So here goes the speaker. And like I said, I've already installed the Infinity reference component speakers, but instead of changing out the little cheap Bose speaker that comes in the door, I'm going to just put 2.5-way speakers in, and leave the cheap little tweeter of the bows so we don't have to customize the door. What I'm referring to is right here, the little bows. There is a tweeter there. You can remove it, but it would require additional modifications to the outside and where the door is. And because it looks so so nice, I don't want to mess with the way that the doors looks as it is. So anyways, so that's pretty much it. One last note I'll make, and then I'll probably end the video here, would be that the speaker wires, had to find this out by a lot of research because it wasn't easy to find. But anyways, the orange is going to be your positive, and the green, or whatever color you want to call it, turquoise, is going to be the negative. So did a lot of research, and obviously the speakers work now fine. So I'll turn the car on, you can hear it or see it, but the car is working fine and the speakers sound good with the aftermarket. But again, as I was saying, I'm putting the cappas in. So I'm gonna take the reference out, put the cappas in, and like these cappas are in the rear doors and they already sound really good. So anyways, you do have to, there isn't, last thing I'll make a note of, I just thought about it, was the last thing is that the right now there's no wire harness that's compatible with the 2021 Hyundai Sonata. So you do have to splice the either the wire harness that you may or may not buy, or just use 2 pieces of a wire. But as you can see here, I'm gonna have to take this apart here in a second when I stop the video. Just take this apart from when I did it last time, and then connect the new ones, which I already have new wires here. So I'm just gonna splice them once I take the duct tape off, and then just go to town. Taking the speaker out, obviously, and the bracket does fit pretty flush. So the bracket that comes with the speaker was pretty flush, and again, there's no vibration or anything in the speaker. It's just pretty flushed in there. So anyways, hopefully this is helpful. I just found it to be a bit odd that there was no videos in the on YouTube. And again, like I said, I already replaced the back doors. So the back doors, if you look back here, is the same thing. You got the speaker here, and if you look up in here where my finger's at, you can see the screw there. It's kind of hard, there's bad lighting back here. But again, in the middle of the door, if you put your finger right here above where the everything starts curving down, you can identify the screw. But again, you just unscrew that screw and then you just pop off the door. You do have to take this little black piece off here. Sorry, the bad lighting. But if you take the black piece off, that's like right here. Let me get the light for you guys. But if you just remove the light, it will, or if you remove this piece first, the black piece, again, just pops right off. Pretty easy. But if you remove the black part here and just pop it off, it pretty much just pops off. And then pop the door off. And again, same thing, but less connections from in the front door and the access to the speaker. So anyways, hopefully you guys, somebody out there will find the video helpful, because again, there wasn't anything previously. I think the last thing I saw was like a 2016 or 15 or something like that. But again, there is a slight modification to the wire harness on this vehicle. So if you have a wire harness for 2016 and up, it will not work on the Sonata. It will not work on this vehicle. So anyways, have a great night. Thank you. Bye.